Welcome back to the channel. Lauren, where have you been? One of you guys DM'd me after I posted on Instagram and was like, I checked my subscriptions and I saw that you didn't post a new video on Monday, and I was like, oh, she probably had a mental breakdown. And I messaged her back and I was like, that is actually the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, and it's true. You guys have watched me for the past year just go through the first chapter of being a first-time parent. My daughter's turning 1 this week, which means I've survived 12 months of new parenting. It is crazy to think about. And you know, there's been so many ups and downs, especially with just figuring out a balance of like who you used to be with who you are now, working, being a mom, being a partner, being like all these things. So fulfilling, but it's also challenging and can be very anxiety inducing, especially because of all like the hormone changes and everything like that. It is true. In fact, I did have a mental breakdown last week because I feel like I've been trying so hard to work so hard while being a mom, simultaneously full-time staying home, no childcare. Now that my daughter is more active and on the go, it's proving like impossible to do it all and do both. And I think that there is no shame in admitting that, even though I do feel guilty. I have to accept that it's just like literally absolutely impossible because she's just more active now, and I don't want her to necessarily be on camera. I don't consider her a secret. I just consider keeping her more private. And if I'm filming all the time, I don't need to be filming her all the time, right? I don't mind if she's in the background, if you see the back of her head, whatever. She's not a little newborn anymore that I have more control over. And even like I whip out my computer and like I can't have my computer out without her touching the keyboard. It doesn't even matter if she's across the room, she sees it open, she crawls over and she's just on the keyboard. She thinks it's a toy. Same thing with my phone. And those are those are all the 3 devices that I work on. And I think that there was also a lot of guilt and shame because there's always discourse around being an influencer and how it's not a real job and how it's so easy that I kind of ingrained that in myself to, you know, always work extremely hard to prove people wrong. But then once I became a mom, being like, well, I can do both. I have an extremely privileged and easy job. And it's just still at the end of the day, it is a job. It requires 2 hands. It requires brain power. I got to a breaking point where I was like, something's gotta give, because it's not that I'm unhappy, it's that I'm frustrated. I had a panic attack and I was like, I'm not sad. I'm not unhappy. I'm just so frustrated with myself and with my situation. And I think that I was in this cycle getting frustrated every few months with not being able to work enough and trying so hard, and then just like, you know, it just getting too much. And I was like, I'm also frustrated that I can't break this cycle. Like I don't want to keep doing this and then like complain, have a mental breakdown, have everyone feel bad for me, maybe do this, maybe do that, convince myself I can do it all again, do it all for a few months, and just I felt like I was failing at everything. And so I made the extremely hard decision to attempt and try some childcare. So we'll get into that. I'm doing part-time daycare and I feel weird even saying it out loud, but if there's something I learned from my 20s, now that I'm 30, it's that it is okay to change your mind. It is okay to change course. You don't have to know everything, and it's okay to just try. So I've told myself this isn't the end all be all solution. This isn't forever. I might not do daycare forever. I probably won't do daycare forever. It's just what I need to try right now to see if it works for me, to give it a go. I can hate it. I can love it. We are open to it all. We can change our mind. We can take her out of it, whatever it is. There's different strokes for different folks, and this is just what makes most sense for our family today, and who knows what tomorrow brings, and that's okay. We don't have to have it all figured out and do everything perfectly right 100% of the time, and I've been trying to do everything and it doesn't work. Mental breakdown, check. Figuring out a new childcare situation after 12 months, check. I did 12 months of solo parenting at home while obviously my partner goes to work. I was also attempting to work full time, so it doesn't work like that. You guys know I have my home decor line. I'm starting a new venture. I run all of my socials by myself. Even when I tell people that work in this industry, they're like, what? Or like, how? And I'm just like, oh, look, I'm dying. So I want to be thriving, not dying. And I want to be able to make better content and more content. And I just need a little bit of help to do that. And I think that's okay. So that's where I'm at as of today, and my camera's dying, so I'm gonna go switch the battery and then we'll see what's next on the agenda. We're throwing a first birthday party, so I have like all my crafting supplies out, my computer and all this stuff over here. It's just like there's a million things. These denim are new and they're so cute. They're like this super wide leg, but they feel like sweatpants. I think they'd look really cute with a heel too. So cute. I was gonna wear them with these shoes that I think are absolutely adorable from Amazon. And they look adorable, but I got them a little bit too big because I honestly have been struggling my shoe sizes because I feel like my feet grew from pregnancy, which I guess is like a normal thing. They look so cute, but they're not gonna work. Exposing myself for this light really quick. They look like so cute, especially with the red toes. They're probably not for everyone. I'm not doing my hair because I don't care. Run a few errands and then pick up my girl. Oh man, I thought this was gonna be cute. I thought it'd be like a cute new angle for us. That's a bummer. It's Tuesday evening. I did have one margarita a couple hours ago at dinner. So yummy. However, my body is a temple. I'm an athlete and I'm running around sweating all day. Then I put that in my system. Filled her up. Big guy, Element. I did the orange salt flavor. You guys know how much I love Element. I feel like my grandma makes fun of me for all my like wellness things. I'm like filling up my water bottle, gossiping, and she's like, what is that, your magnesium or your electrolyte? And I was like, yeah, it's my Element, it's my electrolytes. I said, you know, I work with them. And she said, the people that watch you know that you like actually drink it all the time. And I was like, well, I tell them that. So my grandma wants you guys to know that I actually have a problem, and she thinks that I'm obsessed. When you sweat, the first thing you lose is sodium, electrolytes. That's what you have to replenish. Obviously, especially getting back into Pilates and just being a mom, even though I'm not an Olympian, TBD, still have time, not that old. I don't want muscle cramping. I don't want fatigue. I don't want headaches. I want to make sure I'm replenishing my body. I don't have time to feel anything but good. That's why I prioritize Element in my water. I do like a really big water just because I like the way it tastes. I think it's delicious. I like actually every single flavor. There's not a flavor that I don't like. And what's cool, when you go to drinkelement.com/LaurenElizabeth, you actually get the 8 free sample packs. So it's actually just the packs, but you get one of each flavor with your first order. So you can go order the raspberry salt or the lime, whatever, but you'll get all the flavors as well too, so that when you like set up your subscription or just like keep it going, because you need them. Like you can't just like function in life without Element. Like you need it. Hot girls drink Element. You guys are obsessed. I'm obsessed. So make sure you actually use my link, drinkelement.com, DRINKLMNT/LaurenElizabeth. 8 free sample packs. You love it. I love it. I'm gonna drink this. Matt's playing video games downstairs. We love that. Hot take. Love a guy that plays video games. I don't have to deal with you for a whole hour. I get to watch 90 Day Fiance. Yeah, sign me up. Then we snuggle, then we go to sleep for sure. 7:15, girls down. Week is getting a little bit better, and that's all you can ask for. Hey guys, just me being authentic here, checking in on a Wednesday. Sorry, Jackie, I'll show you need to pipe down for a moment. Going into my first therapy session. I mean, like, do you want me to do my job and vlog, or do you want me to lie? Like, I don't know what to tell you. We'll talk about it after. I don't even know how to feel. I'm just, like, is this gonna make me feel better or worse? Let's find out. We did it. We went to therapy with a new therapist, and I actually really liked her. To remember that, like, you know, if you don't find a therapist that you like, just like keep trying till you do. I definitely vibe with this one much better. She laughed at my jokes. I feel like it left me with a sense of confidence because I was able to keep a promise that I made to myself. But I'm excited because she like asked me, she said, like, well, what do you want out of therapy? And it's like kind of like part of me is like, I mean, I don't know. And I feel like it's a good question to ask yourself, because it's like, what do we want, right? And my answer was just kind of like, I don't know, like I want to make myself proud by keeping the promises I make to myself, and really like building out like what the best version of myself in this new chapter looks like. Like, what are my routines? What are my tools? What are my plans? Like how, like I want to hold myself accountable and make myself just proud, but also just at peace and happy like every single day. Not, you can't be happy every single day, but you know what I mean? Like just like at ease, I guess. I have an appointment, what time is it? I have an appointment 2 minutes ago because I had to open up a new business account because I already have one, but this new venture that I keep teasing, the clothing, is we're gonna open up, we opened up a new corporation for it. Why does my eyebrow look like that? Let's see. How late am I gonna be? Okay, we're multi-vlogging right now because I have TikTok set up and I figured I would set you guys up as well. A couple things. We just went to Costco, Party City, Target. Got the girl some gifts for her birthday, and I'm gonna feed my starter, put away everything, prep a little bit of dinner, and pick up the girl from daycare. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh my god, we're watching Love is Blind UK, which I like purposely skipped over everything on the toast so that I wouldn't get any spoilers. But by the time this goes up, I'll definitely be finished. Oh my god, it is so freaking good. Also, I've gotten a lot better at this whole like process of starter. So if you're a newbie and you're watching, take notes. You're gonna need a spatula like this. No matter how cute the Ballerina Farm one is and how much I like using it, you gotta like just scrape, scrape, scrape. And then I discard. Because once your starter is like well fed, you don't need to like feed it as often. But I totally forgot about it yesterday, so I'm gonna discard a bunch, feed it again, and then make bread tomorrow. But now there's like nothing to like, not really a lot to clean out because you get so much. And then I just do really hot water, wash this whole thing, and then I don't do the 2-jar method anymore. I just get it all over with in one instead of like washing 2 jars all the time. And we have a sourdough sponge because my grandma hates sponge having crap all over it. Okay, so anyway, about Love is Blind. So much better than the American version. I think it's probably just because of their accents, but also I just think they did a really good job casting. Like every single couple seems to actually really like each other, and I kind of ship every single couple. Now I feel like it's gonna get interesting because I really do want everyone to work out, and obviously not everyone's gonna work out. 'Tis life.
How bad is it upstairs? You have a lot of stuff on the ground, on the floor?
No. Of course, day one of daycare, and the one call I get is, after we already picked you up and I'm hanging out with you, mommy ends up getting a work call. See, this is what I mean. She wants to look at the camera. Silly, 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 silly. Okay, this is a really bad angle for my grandma's car. Really bad angle. Wow! But I just had to show you guys the reality of what it looks like not setting an alarm. Dun, dun, dun. So when you have a newborn baby or a baby under 1, you know, you don't really need an alarm because they're your alarm. They wake you up. Now she's like kind of starting to sleep in, and so the 3 days a week she goes to daycare, I like to drop her off around 8 when it opens, and then they eat breakfast at 8:30, and we woke up and she didn't wake up, and I looked at the clock, it was 8:15. I was like, ah. So I felt like literally the first time I just entered a new era of like mom life, of I'm like dropping my kid off late at school, rushing out of the house. And of course, when I'm like running back to my car, my best friend pulls up with her son and is like, hey, and I'm like, hi, and I'm like, 2 moms at drop off, we're both like giggling to each other because the principal's at the door. I'm like, oh my god, like this is the craziest teen mom era. Like I just entered a new era of adulthood for sure. I kind of love it. Like, I don't know, like it makes me want to have like 5 more kids right now. Ah! Literally like 2 hours later, I have a loaf going, a fed starter, and I'm making some bagels. The bagels didn't require sourdough starter, so hopefully they turn out good and I like them because it will be so easy for you guys to replicate. And then I'm almost done with this like little coffee treat that I got myself, but I think I'm gonna make myself a matcha and then we'll take care of this. They smell so good. They look so good. They're just really hot, so I'm not gonna eat for a little bit. Can we get a round of applause? I think this is the first time I've put on jeans on a random weekday for literally no reason. Just have to run a couple errands and do work. Might I sit in a coffee shop? I don't know. I just had to pick up my daughter from daycare in a couple hours and get a lot of work done, but I put on jeans to do it. And if you look good, you feel good. I reckon I feel better than I did this morning, so maybe they're onto something. They as in, I don't know, people that tell you to like dress for the job you want or whatever, not the job you have. Okay, I just went through my bag. You're crooked. Why are you crooked? Don't do that, that's silly. Should I be crazy and like utilize my glasses? Does it like add something to my outfit? I should put on a belt. But I put on a watch, I put on eyebrow gel, eye drops, little face mist, calling it a day. Okay. Computer, I got this Heaven Mayhem case. I was a little bummed. I thought it was gonna be on the back too, but it's just on the front. So a little bummed, but like not the end of the world. That's obviously what matters. And then I just tossed everything out of this bag. Let's see if this fits. We've been talking about how it should. Oh, it literally fits perfectly. Gorge. And I have been able to get this to just kind of like sneak in there. And it like obviously is like a little too big, especially with the laptop, but it's kind of nice. Toss stuff down in there then. I also got this little like gold compact mirror from Etsy that has my initials engraved. And I feel like if you're like asking someone to be bridesmaids or like something, that'd be like such a cute little thing to put in there. And then I'm gonna toss my Kindle in here. I definitely need a bigger bag for something like this, but at least I always know where my phone is. It's in like the one open side. All done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Not gonna lie, I forgot about you guys. Just put the girl down. Let's see how long it takes for me to get yelled at by my grandma about cleaning something. I think we were out of focus. Here's all the party prep station, but I'm also gonna put some stuff together. Oh yeah, and you think I don't do anything for you. I'm filming. She can't yell at me if I'm filming. Cheers. Cheers. Okay, so this is all the birthday party prep, but
birthday party prep.
But wait,
birthday party
I didn't show you guys what I got. Ready? Yeah.
Cheers again. Cheers.
Psychos. Okay, wait, ready?
What do you mean?
Look what I got.
What's that? A balloon machine? Ooh. I'm telling you, call them tomorrow and have them deliver.
I got a helium tank.
Wait, so we have to blow up the balloons?
For tomorrow morning.
Oh.
Oh my god, a tough crowd.
Well, I know, but why don't you just get it blown up?
Because who's gonna blow them up for me at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow? They're for when she wakes up on her first birthday.
Why didn't you just nice, Mom. Why didn't you just freaking buy the balloons now?
Because they won't last all night. They can't guarantee them.
They last for a week.
Oh my god, those things are gonna be alive for a week. They said they couldn't guarantee it.
Oh my god.
Have them deliver the stuff.
No, we're doing it.
It's closed.
You can take that back, it's not open.
Who am I gonna call?
It's 7 in the morning. She wants the balloons.
7 a.m.
What the hell's wrong with you? You like things done right now. You don't like to do it yourself so much.
I'm literally doing it myself.
That's what I'm saying. You don't like it, so why didn't you just have
This is fun.
I like blowing up balloons.
This is great.
Like you have all of this stuff to do for yourself.
Oi.
This is my shit.
Let her do it.
Let her do it. Give
Let
me
her
the box
do
back.
it.
Oh my god. Classic you guys trying to be crooked, make me look bad. End of the vlog. Obviously this has been like a little bit of a roller coaster because I like didn't vlog for a couple weeks, then like jumped right back into it, but then obviously was focused on the girl's birthday and it went so well. Like I'm so glad that I did the balloons and like the gifts and stuff for her in the morning. Obviously birthdays aren't about gifts, but we actually don't really buy her a lot of toys and stuff. I think we've just been using the ones we've been gifted since like the baby shower. So she really like has been playing with kind of like most of the same stuff. So it was exciting giving her new stuff and like kind of like seeing her light up. I was like, oh my god, she actually like kind of realizes what's going on. Obviously she didn't know it was her birthday, but like seeing the balloons and seeing like the new toys. I see a lot on TikTok about how you're supposed to rotate the toys so that they don't see them all the time and then get bored of like all of these toys, but like kind of sectioning them off. So I'm basically gonna take away all of her toys that she's been playing with, put them like in the basement somewhere, have her play with these ones for like a month, and then I'll kind of rotate them back. And she didn't open everything that she got from like my family members and stuff, so I'm kind of hiding those away as well. But the party went so well. I'm so glad that we decided to throw a first birthday party because it's just like a celebration of like your family, you know? So I felt like it was so cool having like everyone that me and Matt love like all in one room, even though the girl was hysterically crying when we all, because there's like 30 people there, adults singing her happy birthday, and so she was like totally freaked out. But I like had this moment where I kind of like looked around and I was like, oh my god, like all these people are like celebrating like our baby and like our first year of parenting, and it just felt like really special. And I remember I looked at my mom before everyone came and I was like, this isn't like as bad as like having my own birthday party, but it's close, because like I don't like when it's like about me. And so like it was close because I was like, because I get anxious, like I want everyone to like be having a good time. I was telling my other friend, like I just want to make sure like everyone has someone to talk to, like no one's gonna feel left out, like everyone's good. And she was like, you're crazy. I was like, I know. This is like about the girl, so I didn't feel like as anxious, because like, you know, I'm a mother. I have to be worried about her and not about my social anxiety. That Matt's always like, you don't have social anxiety. And I'm like, yes, I do. You can't tell me how I feel just because I'm outgoing, okay? You don't know how I feel on the inside. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm in a much better mood. Well, you probably can't tell as much because I did vlog the week of the mental breakdown and then I stopped and I was watching clips back and my mood and personality is like so different. You might have noticed that one clip is from that. There's something that is in this vlog that's not from this week. Whoops. Oh my God, I'm crazy. I'm not authentic. Sorry, it's just been a shit show, but I am so excited to tell you guys how daycare is going and how the clothing line is going. I think I'm gonna announce the name of the new brand this week. I'll put it on screen if I decide to put it in the vlog, and if not, go over to Instagram. But I'm really, really excited. We're gonna be dropping merch soon, so it's about damn time. I just told you guys what's going on, but we'll talk more about everything next week because it's secretly Monday. Shh, it's not Friday, it's Monday, okay? I'm sorry, but I can't help it. I gotta tell you guys the truth. So I'm gonna keep vlogging right after this, and I'll keep talking to you today, but you won't see it till next week. So sorry, bye, thank you.